Hello, I'm Federica Castillo, and I will be presenting the foundations of literacy. This would also lead into understanding the process, construction, and the stages of language. To start off with, we'll be figuring out what is literacy development. In this case, literacy development is the growth of students' reading, writing, and oral language skills. That's already hitting 3 components, so let's break it down. Alphabetic knowledge. This is the term used to recognize letters. Alphabetic principle. This term is understanding letters represented in specific sounds. Phonological awareness is the ability to hear words, syllables, and sounds. Decoding, sounding out words by breaking them into simple forms. Comprehension and meaning, reading for understanding and writing with intent. Moving on to our second slide, it would be the construction of language. All languages follow basic principles that dedicate how words and sentences are built. We're going to go over our 5 terms and our 5 focus areas. Our first term being morphology. The focus area of morphology is that the study of forms, this including prefixes, roots, suffixes. Orthography, the focus area being conventions for proper spelling. Syntax, focus area would be rules for constructing phrases and sentences. Syntagmatics, focus area, the study of word or symbol meaning. Pragmatics, focus area, the appropriate use of language in social contexts. Moving on, we are doing phonemes versus morphemes. Our first bullet point would be that it's crucial to distinguish between the small unit sounds and meaning. Breaking it down, we have phoneme. Phoneme is the smallest individual sound in the word, like the K in cat. K, at, k, k. The sound is the key, but the letter is the C. Morpheme, the smallest unit of meaning in a word, like un or break, and unbreakable. Unbreak. Segmentation. This is the process of recognizing boundaries between the sounds, syllables, or words in spoken language. We are moving on to literacy stages, emergent and early. Our emergent stage identified 3 key bullet points. The first one being understanding the written language. This sends a message. Our second bullet point being recognizing environmental texts like logos, T-Mobile, and Chick-fil-A. This could also be McDonald's, Quick Trip, Walmart. That would be recognizing the environmental logos, and may write some letters often reverse or uppercase, like meaning to spell out bread, but switching the B with a D and the D with the B. Bread. And for our early literacy stages, we have early beginning readers. Understand that reading must make sense. Identify most letters and some sounds. Begin to decode words and the recognition of sight words. Can reread their own writing. Our next slide presents the literacy stages, proficient readers. This is including early fluent, and proficient readers. Skills of application. This applies in phonics in the word analysis to figure out unfamiliar words. Fluency. Read with great ease, accuracy, and expresses expression. Writing mastery. This is improving in skills in revision, punctuation, and spelling. Goal. Moving from learning to read to reading to learn. Now, for our summary and conclusion. Literacy developed as a predictable but varied process. Strong foundations in phonological awareness and decoding leads to better comprehension. Lastly, understanding the construction of language, this meaning of syntax and science text and etc. I think I misspelled that as a typo instead of syntax. Wanted to say syntax. Ignore that. That allows educators to assist where a child is and where they need to go. Now, moving on to our exit ticket. This is one of the questions I have found on 240 Tutoring under this specific literacy section. That being, in which of the following stages of spelling development does a child start to leave behind their phonic dependence and rely on visual morphemic strategies? A. Semiphonetic. B. Transitional. C. Conventional. Or D. Pre-communicative. I will give you a couple seconds. Okay, now moving forward. The correct answer would be transitional. Transitional is the correct answer. So if you got that, congrats. Now, why is this the right answer? Well, transitional is the fourth out of 5 stages of spelling development. This is the stage in which children are leaving behind sounding it out or phonemic dependence on relying on other visual morphemic strategies. They are not yet at a stage where they are spelling words correctly on a consistent bias. Yeah, I need to spell that right. But yes, that is it for my presentation. Sorry for the typos, I'm just now noticing them. But I appreciate for your time, And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.